Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Mikey channel. So today we're going to be working on the Alfa Romeo 4C. We're going to be doing a full oil change and changing out the spark plugs because we are going to be going to Tail the Dragon in Tennessee. So we got to put some fresh oil in her. All right. The oil I'm using is Mold Tool 5W40. I got it from Your Compulsion. Thank you so much for sending this out to me. Super fast. Really appreciate that. Already got the car on the ramps. An oil change on this car is fairly easy and very similar to many other cars out there. Probably the most annoying part of doing an oil change on the Alfa is taking off the skid plate because there's just so many bolts. And then putting it back, lining it all up. That's the hardest part, honestly. It's not that it's hard, it's just annoying. But here we go, got everything open. Right over here. So right now I'm going to be taking off the skid plate and then we're going to be draining the oil. Alright guys, the plate, the under panel plate is officially off. That is kind of like a pain in the ass to get off because it's big. It's not heavy, but it's just a big piece. And I'm out working with a lot of space over here. But there is a lot of bolts. So let's count how many bolts there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 10 bolts that are holding up that skid plate. And it's a pain in the ass. But now we're going to drain the oil. We're going to put some towels on the floor over there because it does get a little bit messy where the drain plug is. It will get on the frame. It will get on the axle and everything. So make sure you do all your cleanup and everything. But so far going so well. All right, guys. I believe it's a 13 millimeter to take the drain plug off. Yes, 13 millimeter for the drain plug for the oil. It's gonna get messy. All right, guys, due to the location of the drain plug, with the frame and everything in the way, it will get messy. I don't really think there's a way around that. Unless you put some kind of like plate or some kind of funnel right over here. But we'll see. But it is a 13 millimeter. Let's go ahead and crack that open now. It's gonna get a little messy, boys. All right, so let's do this. I can already see it pouring out right now. It's getting messy. And 3. Come on, baby. All right. Not so bad. Oh, oil doesn't look so bad. Very nice. Just let that drain out for a few minutes. It's gonna get messy. I cleaned it up a little bit. All right. Because it is a mess. Make sure you change the washer on this every oil change or every other oil change. Very important. Do that. Remember, it is a 13 millimeter. And then we're going to change out the filter. And that's going to get oil all over the axle, which is annoying and a big pain in the ass. All right, so there is the filter. right above the axle. Okay, so we're gonna get that. I'm gonna put you down. Again, sorry, I don't have the best angles. I'm literally working on the floor right now. Okay. All right. Now there is gonna be oil dripping from this. And it is going to go all over the axle. So don't clean any of it yet. Make sure the rubber gasket is on here and not stuck inside. All right, and before you put the filter back on, make sure you lube up the rubber gasket first. All right. Take your time. Go nice and slow. And now for the filter, you just want to make it hand tight. You don't want to overdo it. Alright. Just to make it a little snug and nothing more. Alright guys, the oil change is fully complete. Now the last step that we have to do is we have to put this massive, annoying, oversized skid plate back on underneath the car. I think what I'm going to do in the future is I'm going to cut a hole right over here so that the oil can drain out a lot easier, so I don't have to keep taking the skid plate off. Just a nice small hole, just like this. Just because it's so annoying taking this huge skid plate off all the time. But oil change is done. Just gotta put that back on, and that's it. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Alright, I'm gonna set you guys up right there, like that. And here we go. Stupid skid plate. I believe it was 10 bolts. And you got to line it up perfectly, otherwise it doesn't fit. I'll see you in about 35 minutes. But for you guys, it's going to be like this. Wow.
7 sets of rear tires.
Oh yeah, I remember you always changing your tires. That I remember. It's so messy on these cars. It gets on the axle.
Yeah.
It gets on the beam.
If you didn't spill it, you have
It gets on everything.
If you're not making a mess, you're doing it wrong.
Honestly, it was just that little piece. So it's not. I'm actually surprised.
That's okay. You gotta see, when I have to do an oil change on these BMWs, it's Oh my god, it's ridiculous where they put the filters.
Yeah. Well, Grandma's old. Maybe she won't see it. No, that'll come right out.
Yeah.
Oh, the filter on this is so easy. It's literally right above the axle. I mean, it gets the axle dirty,
it
but
hits
you
everything,
can
yeah,
access
but-
it. Dude, you can access it just from the ramp. Like, you don't have to pick anything else out.
Oh yeah, no, I wish. Even that truck's a pain in the fucking ass.
It's so light, you can't even see it. There it is.
He's a rich motul. It's like $13 a quart.
Yeah.
Silver and gray.
Yeah.
You know?
But you used to put shit on it that, like,
Yeah.
it would be clean for a month. I'm like, what the fuck did you put on it? Because you had, like that, got caught. All right, oil change on the first Alpha is completely done. Next, we're gonna be doing an oil change on my brother's Alfa Romeo 4C and changing the spark plugs. Back it up. That gray looks so nice, man. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. There's your skid plate, bro. There you go. Second Alpha today of doing the oil change. Let's go, baby. The red? Mm-hmm. All right. Oil has been fully drained out. And now the filter. Here is the filter. In 3, 2,
1.
Whoa, look at that mess. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, T, you want to see your old filter? You thirsty? There's your old filter.
Wow.
Make sure that that black rubber gasket is still there and not stuck up on top. Make sure it's here. There you go. Come on, Augie, move the car.